Howdy folks, good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's getting a little chilly in Texas this time of year, and so you can see I've got a sweatshirt on here, and I thought this morning might be a fun time to revisit the Minty Synth. So if you've been a subscriber for a while, you might remember when I posted this. It was back in November of 2017, just over 3 years ago. And you can see it's a mint can. And what this is it's a kit you buy. You supply the mint can and then you buy the kit. And the kit includes all the electronics. You build it yourself. It's got all the potentiometers, resistors, all of that. And you put it together. It's powered on AAA batteries. And it's a little synthesizer. And it's kind of unique how they did it. And, you know, after I built this, I would like carry it when I went on, you know, like a plane, on a trip where I had to get on a plane. I would carry it in my bag because it'd be a nice little distraction while you're on the plane. Just plug in your headphones and go. And, you know, whatnot. It was kind of a fun little thing. I did a couple of videos on it. But then I haven't really touched it for probably a year and a half or 2 years. It's just been sitting on the shelf. So I just literally got it down and started playing with it again. I was like, oh, this thing is so much fun. I need to do another video on this. Okay guys, let's take a look at this here thing. So you can see the Minty Synth here in the middle. I placed a few gadgets around it just, you know, for visual effect. But you see it's got a cable here. This is going to the computer's audio interface, and then it's going to come through the studio monitors. So as soon as I click, this is the power switch, and when I turn it on, immediately it starts kind of putting out this 4-note sequence. Very simple, nothing special there. And that's the default mode. Now if I turn this, it'll change the tempo. So you can make it, you know, whatever tempo that you want. I'm gonna speed it up just a little. We'll start there, okay? So now, it's kind of neat how this works. So right now, I'm programming the first note. And to switch, I hold this button, and then I would be programming second note, third note, fourth note. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the first note. And these potentiometers here control the parameters of that note. So for instance, this one controls pitch. So you can see I made it higher. Can make it lower again. You know, or whatever pitch I want, so we'll pick something like that. Okay, and then this one controls the note length, so I'll lengthen it so you can hear it rings a lot longer. Okay, and then this is the attack, so if you want it to have a slower attack, you can increase this. Listen. Let's get it a little further so you can hear it. There we go. So you hear it kind of ramps up. So I'm going to turn the attack back down a little bit for the sake of this demo. But so that's what that does. So now I'll do the same thing with the second note. Okay. And we'll lengthen the note time. See, there we go. Okay, and then I can do the same thing on the third note. We can lengthen the note time there. There we go. And the fourth note. So now we hear the notes are a lot longer. So if you want to do something that's really short and choppy, you can, or if you want to do something that's, you know, got a little more sustain to it. But, so then of course you can change the pitch of each note and all of that. So like right now, if I want to change the pitch of this one, I can just go in there and turn it up or down. There's about the same, so let's get a little higher. There we go, we'll throw a little higher one in there. I kind of liked it a little bit higher. There we go. So we'll leave it like that. Okay, now, how much fun can you have with 4 notes, right? I mean, you can, but, so here's where it really starts to get interesting. Now, if I hold down this button, I can add additional notes. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. See that? So where the first note was, I now have 4 notes. So you get a lot more interesting. Now let's do the third note and let's add 4 notes there. There we go. Okay, now if we want, we can go in and we can add some more notes on the second and the fourth, and then we have a 16-step sequence. Now it's getting a lot more interesting, huh? And I can go in there and of course I can edit the, you know, the length of every note and all that and really get get crazy with it. But here's what's really fun. Now that you have that, you can add swing. So watch this. And we can also add modulation, pitch modulation here. Listen to this. So you can start to get something a little more interesting there. Now here's something that's really fun about this. If I go back to editing one of the groups, if I come back now and I make the gate short again, or the length of the note short again, we'll miss those other notes. So you can easily just go in there and make a short note again and make the pattern a lot more interesting. So this thing is hours of fun, guys. You can do a whole lot of stuff with this. There's more features. You can get in there. There's places where you can push 2 buttons and make it do a different feature. I'm not going to get that deep for the sake of this demo, but what I wanted to show you was that I revisited this thing, and it is darn cool. And by the way, this was just a plain old can that I peeled the stickers off of, and I drew that logo myself. That doesn't come on there. Okay, so that is the Minty Synth, a little DIY synthesizer built into a mint can. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, and by the way, the word of the day is mint. Guys, if you like what I do on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do everything from instrument reviews to cover tunes to stuff like this. You name it. The channel's all about musical miscellany. I'll see you guys in the next episode.